These scenes can get a little tricky. However, this is House of Storm, and I'm Javaris. I can do anything. Starting this new renovation project, we have quite a bit of alterations or remodifications that we need to do in the kitchen because it's just an older house that's severely outdated and what we call functional obsolescence. This is a great example. This is a great example of functional obsolescence. electrical panel box here as well. So what we want to do is maximize the space as much as possible. So over here, we're going to have our refrigerator. It's going to be tucked in this corner right here. Dishwasher, upper cabinets. We're going to have a blind corner cabinet here. Our sink, cabinet, oven, microwave, more cabinetry here. And then we're going to come around here. We're going to have 3 base cabinets, and we're going to do some float-in shelves here just to give it a little bit more storage, more space, and have it look more modern. So this door is in the way. I don't know why there's a door here, and then also a door right there, but it's an older house, and you know. And then on our front wall, we have the window, which is off-center, which is driving me crazy because that's just how my mind works. Feel inspired. I want you to feel relaxed. I want you to feel inspired. I want it to feel like love. That's always the goal, for the house to feel like love, energy, and passion. That's it. And today we are doing something a little bit different, trying to give you more of an inside view of how I operate when it comes to renovating houses. It's a smaller house, and we're just going to take it to another level. And so right now I'm working on designing the kitchen layout. We already have the layout as far as the kitchen, but I need to switch it up a little bit because it's a lot of cabinets and it's a smaller kitchen. And I think we can maximize the space, keep it open, keep it functional, and keep it aesthetically pleasing. And so that's the design concept for this house and this kitchen. I'm not changing anything in there as far as the layout of the appliances, so we're going to keep that all the same. We ripped out the cabinets. Demo day was last week, so we got everything out. So here's the proposed layout, and we're going with black this time. Our last couple houses we went with the white oak look, which is, I think, is a really timeless and modern look. I call it organic modern, but we want to do something a little bit different, push it to the edge a little bit. And actually this house is right up the street from my short-term rental, mid-term rental, the Know Your House. I'll put the link in the description if you want to check it out. Come and stay at the Know Your House for a little while. Come and check it out. You'll love it. Trust me. We have great reviews. Check us out online. I'll link it in the description so you can check it out. Maybe you come visit. Let me know. I'll give you a discount if you do. Just message me and say, hey, I saw your house on YouTube. Let me cut on this light. Let me see if I need it. If this works or not. All right, is that better? But for this particular kitchen, we're gonna go with black cabinetry to switch it up a little bit. I think it'll be a nice concept that's going to really flow with the house. I'm thinking of painting the outside black. That's my concept right now. I don't know if we're gonna stick with that, but we'll see. And I'll get these ideas as I'm renovating. I kind of have these thoughts in my mind of the direction I wanna go. And I think about how everything feels to me, the function of the house, the style of the house. Is it a ranch? Is it a tri-level? Where is it at? What's the story that I want to convey? For all of our projects, all the houses that we renovate, our flips, we have a goal to keep getting better and better. And we want to convey the energy and the love and the passion that we have for, you know, real estate and rehabbing and what we do. I'm a design addict. You might not know that, but if you don't know me yet, yeah, I'm a design addict. I love all things design. And so this house, I think, is going to be pretty cool. I wanted to feel like a really nice coffee shop, but also feel like home. The goal is to make it aesthetically pleasing, to make it highly functional, to make it desirable, valuable. Let's not forget that. I want you to walk in and feel inspired. I want you to feel relaxed. I want you to feel inspired. I want it to feel like love. That's always the goal, for the house to feel like love, energy, and passion. That's it. And so for this particular kitchen, it's on the smaller side, and designing smaller kitchens can be tricky because you don't have a lot of space to work with. And sometimes they have awkward dimensions and corners and shapes, and things are off center. For example, this particular kitchen, we have a window that's off center and it kind of throws it off. It's kind of an odd kitchen. It's a good size for such a small house, but it's kind of a weird kitchen. And that's to be expected because it's an older house. That's why we come in and we take it to another level. But as you can see with this kitchen here, let me just show you real quick. As you walk in the kitchen, the refrigerator's to the left, and then you have your dishwasher. Well, it doesn't have a dishwasher, but we're going to add the dishwasher. And then we have our upper cabinetry. And then on our front wall, we have the window, which is off center. which is driving me crazy because that's just how my mind works. If I see anything off center, it could be a quarter of an inch, a half inch, I want to see it and it's going to bother me. I just have to work around it and ignore it. But as you can see, the window is a little off center to the left. We have our sink right under the window. Usually I will put a pendant light above the window or above the sink, but for this particular kitchen layout, I don't think it's going to work, and I'll get to that later. But then as you look on the right side, you can see we have a little bit of cabinetry. We have an upper and a lower. Then we have the oven, the over-the-range microwave. And I know that's not the most luxurious style, but like I said, this is a smaller house. This is a small kitchen. We want it to be simple. We want it to be modern. We want it to be functional. And then on the right side, right now, you see a lot of cabinetry. We're going to get rid of that pantry and get rid of those upper cabinets. And I'm going to put in floating shelves, and that'll give more space to prep. And it just won't feel like the kitchen is being swallowed with cabinetry. We have that open fill, as you can see on our diagram here. And I think that's really going to help take it to a level that's going to make it all functional. It's going to be even bigger because right now there are no cabinetry on the right side. It's just a wall there. Actually, it's a door leading to the exterior. We're ripping out that door. We're going to close up that wall, and then we're going to make our kitchen into a U, just like you see here. I think it's going to look good. We're going with the black theme, and I don't have the rest of the concept together just yet, but it'll come together soon. So I'm excited to show you how it turns out. I'm excited to pull this all together. And if you have any questions about real estate, if you have any questions about learning how to flip houses, how to design houses, and learn about that process, check out our resources in the description. Join our mailing list. We try to share a lot of insight, tips, and resources with you. We do have a system called the Art and Power of Flipping, the Flip Artist Blueprint. All of my students who've been through that course and actually implemented what they learned or what I taught them have successfully flipped houses. So if there's something you want to do, if you're curious, check it out. Years of knowledge, insight, and my resources into this system. So it's worth it if that's something that you're interested in. It's not for everybody, but if it's for you, it's going to be beneficial. Trust me. But as I was saying, this business is not for everybody. It does come with its challenges, but that's okay. Everything comes with challenges, right? And really, you just need to have the right mindset. You need to have the right mentality to move forward. Maybe you heard me talk about forfeit. It's all about mentality and your mindset and just being positive. So if you struggle in that department with your mentality or your mindset, check out forfeit. The link is in the description. I think you'll really benefit from that as well. So check that out. We try to have a ton of resources for you. We want to be not just entertaining, but we want to provide value for you, you know? I hope this provided a little bit of insight. I'm trying to share more of the process with you so you can get an inside look of renovating and rehabbing and designing and flipping and all this stuff. Because a lot of times you don't really see that. You just see the before and after, but you never really see the process. So I hope this was helpful. If there's anything else you want me to share that you wanted to learn or that you're just curious about, let me know. Drop a comment, leave me a question, send me a direct message, and I'll do all I can to help you. All right? I'm Javaris, and I'll see you on the next video. I gotta get back to it and finish this up so I can go work out. All right? Peace. These things can get a little tricky. However, this is House of Storm, and I'm Javaris, and I can do anything. And I'm a flip artist, and I can do anything. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about the process, about becoming a flip artist, about learning how to renovate, send me a message, drop a comment, drop your question, and I'll take it from there. All right? Talk to you soon.